To say that Donald Trump has had a bad 2 weeks would be the understatement of the century, right? Between the FBI showing up at Mar-a-Lago, the court ruling that he has to hand his tax returns over to the House committee, pleading the fifth 440 times to New York Attorney General Letitia James, to his friends Rudy Giuliani and Lindsey Graham having to testify or being ordered to testify in front of the Georgia grand jury, we now find out on Thursday, folks, that the DOJ has issued another subpoena for even more Trump documents. This subpoena was sent to the National Archives and, believe it or not, actually has nothing whatsoever to do with last week's FBI raid. Nope. This subpoena is for the National Archives to turn over to a DOJ grand jury all of the documents that they have provided to the House January 6th committee. Which, of course, putting all of that together means that this is related to the fake elector scheme. So even with, oh, and by the way, when I was mentioning Donald Trump's bad weeks, I forgot to mention Alan Weisselberg agreeing to testify against him. So there's that too. But anyway, now there's this new subpoena. National Archives is going to have to turn over more Trump documents. That includes his presidential phone logs, his records, his daily activities, communications, all of it, because the DOJ, the grand jury essentially, believes there could be evidence of a crime in those documents. That's why they need it. And of course, if we're talking about the fake elector scheme, what they're probably looking for is who was in the White House, who was he meeting with, who was he calling, who was he talking to, possibly to back up evidence gleaned from other individuals that have, either been subpoenaed or have cooperated with that grand jury. So here's how something like that could work. Suppose you have a witness in front of this grand jury who told them, yes, I spoke to Donald Trump at this time on this day and I told him this. Subpoenaing Donald Trump's records would easily let them go through, verify like, oh, wow, yes, they did speak to him at this time. They were in the White House at this time, just like they said, which is only going to bolster the evidence against Donald Trump. It may not always point to something new, but it could be the evidence needed to solidify what they already have. And if that's the case, that is the much worse scenario for Donald Trump because it means that they're closing in even faster on him. So if what they're looking for in these documents is just verification of what others have told them, Trump is really screwed. If they're trying to get those documents to kind of form new leads or new avenues to go, it means that things haven't been going so well with the grand jury and they're, I don't want to say grasping at straws, but they're still trying to find more evidence. So those are the two possible scenarios, both pretty bad for Trump, one definitely much worse than the other. And that, of course, is the reality that Trump is having to live in right now, on top of all of the other horrible things happening in his life. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.